So you're probably looking for a way to unlock characters quickly in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like we were, isn't that right?
Yes, a lot of people are having a lot of trouble or taking a very long time to unlock characters here and trying all sorts of different methods.
That's right, but we've found a way here that does work consistently and that you can use to unlock characters every 5 minutes or so. So what you're going to want to do is set up a multiplayer battle here, 3 stock, 2.5 minutes, no items. Choose any characters you like, or preferably characters you're good with, because one of those characters is going to go up against the fighter you'll be unlocking. And you do need to have your skills ready, because they get harder the more characters you unlock.
Right, so the important thing here is, and perhaps a lot of people don't know this, you don't actually have to hit the other character per se.
That's
you
right.
can just stand there, and this is the farming method we're showing here. Just sit here and mash the buttons, basically. That's it.
Basically, that's right. So the game is looking for your inputs. It's not looking for time. It's not looking for how long you've played the game or how many matches you've played the game, unlike previous entries in the series. What it's looking for is those inputs. And just to be sure, you can hit each other a few times, like you're seeing here, but make sure you don't end the match early, because the more times you can mash those buttons during the match, the more chance you have of getting a challenger approaching after the match.
Exactly. So in this method, because you're not fighting each other, you're not getting knocked off the stage, and because of that, you're not wasting time off stage while your time clicks away.
Well, exactly. So basically, the more time you can spend on stage mashing those buttons, the more button count you'll get, as it were, which goes towards unlocking fighters. So we've skipped forward a bit here, and what we're going to do at the end of the match, or towards the end of the match, is just knock each other out once, okay? So take one stock from the other player, and that's just to convince the game that you've really been fighting an actual match. Because at this early stage, we don't know whether if you just stand there and mash the buttons, the game might think, they're trying to unlock characters quickly, we're going to discount this match. So we just get around that by knocking each other out once at the end of the match.
Yes, so exactly, so we've done that. Now this you'll notice is, as we said earlier, it's the versus mode. Now we found that in this mode, there are other modes you can use, but this mode we found to be the most effective.
And that's absolutely right, and there's Bertie's kill, as you can see. Nice kill, old chap. So what you want to do, of course, is mash those buttons in the versus mode with 2 players. Okay, it's very important that you do have 2 players for this method. If you do it solo, it'll just be you against the computer, and only your inputs will count.
Okay,
but if you have 2 players, you've got double the inputs, and that'll be faster. If you've got more players, even better.
Yes, indeed. You've got more. Yes, you've got 4 players, great. But it's all about those inputs, and as Game Chat quite rightly said there, it's not about the other CPU. The CPU's hits don't count.
Absolutely right.
Yeah,
yes.
only yours count, or your, the guy you're playing with.
That's right. So we've got sudden death here. We keep mashing the buttons during sudden death. Oh, I say, that was a good hit. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yes.
And we're going to get those match results now, and let's see if we've got a character to challenge after the results screen.
Right, yes.
Well done, Bertie. Good fight, even though you didn't do much. But
Well,
there we are. Ganondorf wins, so skip past those screens there, and let's see who, if any, we've got.
Right.
And we've got Shulk. There you are.
Okay,
that's it, fellows. There you are.
Now this is the method to farm characters quickly and efficiently without actually having to contact the other player.
That's right, you don't have to hit the other player, and it's going to be Ganondorf against Shulk. Now, one thing to bear in mind is as you're going through the game unlocking more and more characters, they get tougher as you go through. So you're going to see a higher standard of AI, you're going to want to use a character you're good with. In this case, we're good with Ganondorf and Captain Falcon, so we could use those characters, and hopefully that way you won't get knocked out. If you do lose to the character, you'll have to wait for them to appear later in the Challenger's Approach mode, which is sort of annoying because it's random, but that particular character won't be coming back to Challengers later.
No, he won't. So this method here will save you a lot of time, so grab a friend or whatever and get in there and unlock those characters.
That's right. Now, after every battle, what you're going to want to do is turn the software off and back on again. So press that home button, close the software, and reload the software. The reason for that is because Super Smash Bros. Has a timer, and after you unlock a certain number of characters, it'll put you on a timer for 5 or 10 minutes before you can unlock any more. So just reset after every unlock. There we are, fellows. Have fun, and we hope you unlock those characters quickly with this method.
Yes, indeed. Yes, don't forget to reset as Game Chat just said, because that's important.
That's important. Thank you for joining us. See you next time. Until then.
Indeed.